deep diving into these cases is like dancing with the devil. But when you dance with the devil doesn't change. He changes you.
You ain't saying nothing yet.
Mention a couple problem people, I guess I should say, could say it like that. One of them being Claire Garden, that's number one on the list, to find out who Claire Garden is, so we can do a whole community of service.
And if you call me a crazy bitch, make sure you put "don't fuck with that" in front of it. Don't fuck with that crazy bitch. You whack ass hoes.
How's the sound, you guys? Hi, Eve, Aussie, Sissy, Chuchi, Sally, Little Dev, I see you. What we got in here? Mustang, Mama, Karen. Is it Karen? Karen, if you're in here still. Noel Paints. Lake 17. Hi, Robin. Hey, Matt. Victoria. Thank you, Matt, for that. Appreciate that. Robin. I started early for once, y'all. Though I did keep pushing it back. I'm waiting for Tammy to get home. Hey, Nature. Waiting for Tammy to get home. I'm going to turn my camera off for a moment because I am definitely going to need a joint tonight. Sorry, not sorry. Cocoa with cherry. Dark cherry frost. That sounds delish, don't it? Yeah, it does. Hi, Gloria. Glad to be here. Been sick for the last 6 months. Oh my gosh. How are you feeling? I hope that means you're feeling better. Gloria. I know everyone's in their mom's is live, but that's okay. I didn't really want to wait till tomorrow. I might go to work with Mark tomorrow, so because he's got quite a bit of driving to do for this job, which is boring for him to do alone. If I do, I'll go live on the road. I just can't share screen or anything like that. What are we? We're at almost 7. 5 to 7 Mountain Time, PM. What time is it where you glorious people are? Thank you for sharing my membership link, ICU. As I went yesterday through all of my live streams, not my videos yet, but all of my live streams, and I unprivated and put to all member levels, doesn't matter what member level you are, I have unprivated 7 to 10 live streams as of yesterday. They may show up new to you if you are a member. They are not new, as you can tell, and you know this because I have the dark, freshly purple wavy hair from, you know, back when I started Summer's Case, and now we have this for the last several months, right? So just one way to tell. Just know, they're old, okay? Hi, Diana. Welcome, welcome. You feel better? That's awesome, Gloria. Hi, Ethel. 8:56 in, how do you say that? Barbourville, Kentucky. McSporran. 2 a.m. in Scotland. My word. That is dedication, my friend. 2 a.m. I'm sleeping. I know that. Unless I'm out of NyQuil or something. Then no, I'm not. 2 a.m. That's crazy. Hi, Ashley. Whistle while you work. Hey, boo. I got my Chucky Fanta ready. I got my Canadian Devil's Lettuce ready. You guys tried this Chucky Fanta? It's delish. One of my new faves. All right. Okay. Pamela. I had that stuck in your head for 2 days. Yeah. I'll be watching way too much videos. David, hey brother, good to see you. How are you doing? What time is it where you are? That's what I'd like to know. All right, we're gonna like this. I'm gonna enjoy this, and then we're gonna get into some business. Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff to pull up for you guys and go over. So if you guys were watching Ziggy within the last, I think, day or two, she had mentioned there was a struggle going on with Fred's ID. And I said, just go again. So they were closed yesterday, so they went today. They did record everything. So I'm going to go over some recordings and some screenshots and stuff with you guys. Yeah, I think this might be him going.
Okay, here we go into the VMV. So, hope it's just luck, guys. I'm not going to be able to record in there because it's a government office. And, you know, if it's not allowed, people would cause issues in it second. So get anxiety every time I come in here.
$6:59 in Utah, AM or PM? I'm not really sure. $8:58 where you are, Chuchi. Drink slushy Pepsi. Yum. Delish. They have that at the 7-Eleven around here. PM. I was kind of figuring, but you never know. So, so he goes in there. BMV is DMV here. Yes, the BMV. Hold on. Okay. 5:59 in Nevada. Nice. Okay, I want to. Okay, where do I even start? Okay, so all right, you see him walking in there, right? Now, she did record inside the BMV, but you are allowed to legally do that because it's a public establishment. Technically, the public owns it, so you are allowed to record inside there. Don't worry, we made sure first. And yes, you can. So before anyone tries to make calls that Ziggy or Fred recorded inside the BMV, whatever it's called there, it is allowed. And I can prove that too. But hey, wandering. So he walks in there, right?
Okay, here we go into the VMV. So, hope it's just luck, guys. I'm not going to be able to record in there because it's a government office. And, you know, if it's not allowed, people would cause issues in
Hi, Dina.
second. So, get anxiety every time I come in here.
Okay, so we're going to go through everything here, and then I'm going to tell you what options we still have, because there's still, I don't know, 1, 2 options for him to get his ID. So he goes in there, and I right away get messages from them. And I had asked him, I'm like, you know, can you record? Because, like, I want to hear what the problem is with him not getting his ID. because we have done lives, we have talked, I mean, Ziggy is, we brought up the IDs in the past. Ziggy's brought it up, I guess, even long before I was even watching her again. And it came up on my live streams with Fred and Ziggy as well. Kind of figured he was going to need a picture ID. Oh, I've got to upload these so I can show you guys as well. Well, I can read them to you first, and then I'll go ahead and I'll post them up so you guys can see them as well. So you, I mean, I would hope that most of you know me by now and know that, like, I vet everything. I can vouch for everything. I keep all the receipts. I'm not lying to you. So they go in there. Okay, what am I going to do for... Okay, first let's just continue on. So he walks in there, and then I get a recording here. About 7 minutes. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I'm playing the right... Right, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, here we go. So this is a Facebook Messenger message. So I'm going to have it up to the mic. Turn your volumes up. Everyone get your volumes turned up. I'm going to give you a second here to do that, because it's going to be a little bit hard to hear, I'm guessing. I will try and screen record it so I can upload it as a video if that will do better, but we're just going with it. I'm sorry, I've done a lot of shit today, so I didn't get that done. All right, everyone good with their volumes up? All right, so they're inside the BMV.
Have you had an ID when you get up? No. Do you have your birth certificate? Yes. Do you have a W-2, 1099, or pay stub that has the whole social? Do you have a W-2, 1099, or a pay stub that has your whole social? No, I don't. So that's the only thing we can use to a social security card. Last time they told us we have. Does this have your social security on it? This is his ID from Tennessee. A copy of his ID from Tennessee.
So I can get my social security card and stuff, so I have an ID to get it.
Yeah, and last time we were here, they said just bring in, because of our situation, just make sure we bring in some mail and stuff, and that they would, because last time they were like trying to work with us because of what we're going through. And
Hi, just me, Patty. Hi, y'all.
it's been a nightmare. Like, he's been here a year without ID, and he has to take, like, he has to have the ID for a test coming up Saturday, and they won't let him take it. Like, it's like, so it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, I apologize. We can't issue an ID at all without a social security card.
They didn't say that last time.
You can do a W-2, a 1099, or a pay stub from any year, but it has to contain the whole social security number on it. It can't just
He
have
doesn't,
the
he's on
last.
disability.
So they said the 1099 as well.
But he's moved, and we can't get any mail. We can't do anything and change anything without an ID or any type of identification.
You don't have a 1099 from a previous year?
No, because all the stuff was stolen. Like, he has Energy Bill in his name here in town, and his bank statement.
Yeah, I have to have the social security number to get an ID.
Here's a court document with his social security.
Yeah, we are limited to those 4 documents. The card, the W-2, 1099, or pay stub. That's all we can accept. They don't make any exceptions.
They said last time that we could come in and bring it.
I don't know who you were speaking with, but I apologize. That is incorrect.
This is like serious. Like, we have to take a lie detector this Saturday. He can't pick up medications, nothing.
I mean, I understand. I'm just telling you, I cannot issue an ID
We
card
can't get a
without
social security without an ID.
So, I don't know how to get a social security card without an ID card. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I apologize.
Can we talk to the manager?
I am the manager.
Can we talk to that guy that's back here? Because
I am the manager.
And we have been trying and trying. The guy that came in between after us, he's like,
He's on phone.
okay. Well, he was here last time, and we've tried and tried and tried. Like, it's crazy. He doesn't have a 1099.
It doesn't have to be from this specific year. It can be from any year. But it has to have that whole social security number on it. Any W-2 from a previous year. If you've had a job ever.
Yeah, she hasn't had a job for 20 years.
I mean, that's fine. As long as it has the whole social
How would
security.
he get at that?
Maybe reach out to that employer and see if they can, like, because they have to keep record of all that, of course.
What employer can you think of in the past?
None of them is still in business.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I apologize. I'm not trying to be
What?
helpful. I understand that I just have rules that we have to follow. And I apologize.
this is. There was other alternatives on that thing, on that paper we were given.
Yeah, those 4 documents. We can use a W-2, a 1099, a pay stub, or a social security card. And that's it.
Gosh, last time they were so much more like, they were like, just bring some mail and we'll get it figured out. Because we didn't have mail last time, and they said they make exceptions. Plus, I had my daughter with me. You guys want to get my daughter, a child, an ID.
They require the same documents.
I know. Because we didn't have mail. a bill for a child? How do you have bill for a child in their name?
And usually we have school documents that come for children.
Well, they didn't have she was online. So that's the problem. So, so we're just screwed, basically. We can't ever get ID.
I mean, if you can get...
We've been trying for 2 years. You don't understand, when we went into
I
Tennessee.
apologize. I can't do anything without that. I can't even create a file within my system without a social security card. It is in our policy. I have to have it.
If we got a printout of the social security card?
It has to be, original. All of our documents have to be original sealed copies. If I had any leeway, I would do that, but I don't. I apologize.
Because when we call them, they're like, we don't understand why you can't get ID. Every single time, it's just a nightmare. I don't understand. If we go to a different branch, it's going to be different?
We all do things different.
I know, but last time they were different, and they were telling us that they could, if we brought it in you don't understand how much we've been going through for years over this. He can't even do anything without an ID, and it's a legal document he has to have. Do you have my other? Okay, it's right here. This is crazy. Well, once again, did not get it. That's the same shit we deal with every time.
So, he has his birth certificate. I mean, they got married, so there's a marriage license, but I guess Indiana only sees the birth certificate as a valid form of ID. And to get his social security, they tell him he needs a photo ID to get his social security card. Now, they sent me all the stuff in the documents. I'm not sure what that means, Patricia. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess he can't get the social security card without... Now, let me see if I can pull that up here. I tried to just post it on members or something so I could pull it up quick here. Let me see. Do I see my members posts? Okay, yes. Okay. Share screen. Okay, so here it says, this is online. Upload a driver's license or state ID, passport or passport card, and capture a selfie. Even in the video call way, upload a driver's license, state ID, passport or passport card, and join quick video call. Oh. What is this? The IRS... If you don't have an ID Me account, you must create a new account. Wait, so what is this? I don't know what the second one is that I'm trying to show. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see. What the fuck am I doing here? Hold on. Okay, so then I said to hit up the PO, his parole officer. Right? Because I thought that they would have to help him get an ID, but apparently not. I don't know. Hold on, what the... Okay, I guess technically... Oh, wait, what? I'm confused by all this. Hold on, I'm trying to understand it myself. What the fuck? Can't he get his photo ID from his local DMV? No, that's what this all is it's a BMV there in Indiana. And that's what he was just doing. And they won't... Hey, Roswell, Bonnie, Emily, everyone. They won't... Can you go to the Social Security office and request a new one? I think they said they needed a picture ID. What's this? So the PO said, I guess technically he could get in trouble, but I don't know each circumstance. I'll keep thinking on it and ask some other POs. Sometimes we can come up with some crazy ideas when we brainstorm. So that's an email. Ziggy sent me screenshots of the email to Fred's PO, and I'm going to post those on a community post after this live. I'm so sorry I don't have them ready right now. Yeah, 1099 from any year, they said. So here's another option we got. Apparently the last time after he had his identity stolen and everything, he had issues getting an ID. So they're thinking about going to meet with an attorney because that's how they got help last time. So Ziggy was saying something about going to do some free consults with an attorney to see if there's something they can do to help him get his ID. I don't know. So, okay, so I'll crop out, obviously, contact information and post this as well. But, of course, I asked the polygrapher everything. Like, everything. Can we try this? What about this? Fred's all over online. He's got 20 different mugshots. Like, you can just look him up online. No. Well, here's the thing is when they know it's an open investigation, specifically a case like this, they are prepared to be subpoenaed to go to court. Now, should they be subpoenaed to go to court, if Fred is not ID'd, there goes the credibility of that test even used as a tool and the polygrapher being used as a witness, even for Fred's side, to help Fred's side as a potential expert if Fred ever got called to court or Don. But if he doesn't ID, there goes the test. They can't even do shit with that or anything. And then there goes the credibility of that polygrapher, right? So, yeah, that's a no-go. That's not going to happen, which I already assumed that wasn't going to happen because, yeah, obviously they need to make sure they get a photo ID of the person, even though the mugshots. But I did ask, and I'll post these screenshots because it got to the point where we were texting, right? Because, of course, I said, I just wanted to make sure, because I don't know why at first I was like, oh, the mugshots will for sure work, because I knew he was having issues with the ID. So I said, I'm guessing Fred's going to need a form of ID that's got his pic on it and stuff, like a state ID or a passport, something like that. He can't just use a birth certificate, am I right? He said, correct. I said, thank you. So I said, you seeing his mugshots online, multiple, wouldn't count by any chance. LOL. And he said, no. And that's, I mean, obviously, right? Can. I'll play it. You guys want me to play everything again? Let me play everything again. So they're trying. So the next route is going through an attorney and trying. Let's go through it again. Fred is having a hell of a time getting a state ID, not even a license, just a Indiana ID. That's another thing too, is a lot of people, I guess, didn't know Fred is in Indiana. Why was I not booking him in Tennessee? Something, well, it's because Ziggy doesn't live in Tennessee, y'all. She lives in Indiana. So Fred married Ziggy, and so Ziggy and Fred Hill together in Indiana, okay? Not in Tennessee, which is why, that's why. So we had him recorded going in there.
Okay, here we go into the VMV. So, wish us luck, guys. I'm not going to be able to record in there because it's a government office. And, you know, if it's not allowed, people would cause issues in a second. So get anxiety every time I come in here.
So he goes in there, and then right away, so Ziggy, this really, really, really upset Ziggy and Fred. So like, like this is stressful on them, you guys. So right now they got to take space from like each other at this point. It's frustrating for both of them. So then I get this recording because it is legal. So I asked, please record so I can, because I wanted to know if there was anything that I could do in my power to help him jump through these hoops to get his ID. 1 second, let me make sure this is right. Turn your volumes up, y'all.
Do you have a W-2,
Hey,
1099,
Brian.
or a pay stub that has your whole social? No, I don't. So that's the only thing we can do is we can do a social security card.
Last time they told us, we have, does this have your social security on it? This is his ID from Tennessee, a copy of his ID from
See,
Tennessee.
I can get my social security card and stuff, make it say I have to have a ID to get it.
Yeah, and last time we were here, they said just bring in, because of our situation, just make sure we bring in some mail and stuff, and that they would, because last time they were like trying to work with us because of what we're going through, and it's been a nightmare. Like, he's been here a year without ID, and he has to take, like, he has to have the ID for a test coming up Saturday, and they won't let him take it. Like, it's, like, so it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, I apologize, but we can't issue an ID at all without a social security card.
They didn't say that last time.
You can do a W-2, a 1099, or a pay stub from any year, but it has to contain the whole social security number on it. It can't just
He
have
doesn't,
the
he's
last
on
four.
disability.
So they send a 1099 as well.
But he's moved, and we can't get any mail. We can't do anything and change anything without an ID or any type of identification.
You don't have a 1099 from a previous year?
No, his all his stuff was stolen. Like, he has Energy bill in his name here in town, and his bank statement.
Yeah, we
And
have to have proof of the social security number to get an ID.
here's a court document with his social security.
Yeah, we are limited to those 4 documents. The card, the W-2, 1099, or pay stub. That's all we can accept. They don't make any exceptions.
They said last time that we can come in and bring it.
I don't know who you were speaking with, but I apologize. That is incorrect.
This is like serious. Like, we have to take a lie detector this Saturday. He can't pick up medications, nothing.
I mean, I understand. I'm just telling you, I cannot issue an ID
We
card
can't get a
without
social
those
security
documents.
without an ID.
So I don't know how to get a social security card without an ID card. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I apologize.
Can we talk to the manager?
I am the manager.
Can we talk to that guy that's back here?
I am the manager.
The situation. And we have been trying and trying. The guy that came in between after us, he's like a make the
You're
hearing.
on one.
Okay. Well, he was here last time, and we've tried and tried and tried. Like, it's crazy. He doesn't have a 1099.
It doesn't have to be from this specific year. It can be from any year. But it has to have that whole social security number on it. Any W-2 from a previous year, if you had a job ever.
Yeah, she hasn't had a job for 20 years.
I mean, that's fine. As long as it has the whole social
Why would
security.
he get it that?
Maybe reach out to that employer and see if they can, like, because they have to keep record of all that, of course.
What employer can you think of in the past?
None of them still in business.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I apologize. I'm not trying to be difficult. I understand that I just have rules that we have to follow. And I apologize.
this is. There was other alternatives on that thing, on that paper we were given.
Yeah, those 4 documents. We can use a W-2, a 1099, a pay stub, or a social security card. And that's it.
Gosh, last time they were so much more like, they were like, just bring some mail and we'll get it figured out. Because we didn't have mail last time, and they said they make exceptions. Plus, I had my daughter with me. You guys want to give my daughter, a child, an ID.
They require the same documents.
I know. Because we didn't have mail. A bill for a child. How do you have bill for a child in your name?
And usually we have school documents that come for children.
Well, they didn't have she doesn't mind. So that's the problem. So, like, so we're just screwed, basically. We can't ever get ID.
I mean, if you can get...
We've been trying for 2 years. You don't understand, like, when we went to
I
Tennessee.
apologize. I can't do anything without that. I can't even create a file within my system without a social security card. It is in our policy. I have to have it.
Like, if we got a printout of the social security card,
It has to be, like, original. All of our documents have to be original sealed copies. If I had any way, I would do that, but I don't. I apologize.
because when we called them, they're like, we don't understand why you can't get ID. Like, every single time, it's just like nightmare. Like, I don't understand. If we go to a different branch, it's gonna be different. I know, but like last time they were like different, and they were telling us that they could, if we brought in like, you don't understand how much we've been going through for years over this. He can't even do anything without an ID. It's a legal document he has to have. Do you have my other? Okay, right here. This is crazy. Well, once again, did not get it. That's the same shit we deal with every time.
So, I don't know, but it's saying, Well, Fred's talking somewhat in the background, but it's, I mean, yeah, Ziggy's getting frustrated and taking over, I guess. I mean, there's times where Fred is just super shy and not very talkative, I guess. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know. I don't live in Indiana. I thought that he went in there with a binder of shit. But no, the polygrapher cannot do it. So just so you guys know, I did have to cancel October 4th. But we're trying to see what we can do to get Fred his ID, because what the fuck? So it can be rescheduled, but I honestly have no fucking clue where to go from here, because he hasn't had a job in 20 years, but they said it could be from any year, and he said that none of the businesses that he ever worked for are in business anymore. I don't know. I'm sorry, Fred. What the fuck does that mean? It makes me laugh every time I hear that part, because I'm like, what does that mean? Every business? So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I thought you needed a picture ID to get married. I'm at a loss, you guys. I have no idea what to even do, but maybe. So the PO, I had the idea about the PO as well, and they sent me emails. Ziggy reached out to Fred's PO, and god damn, Ziggy reached out to Fred's PO, and the PO said there's nothing they can do. They said they put their heads together with other POs to see what they could brainstorm and come up with, which was nothing. The fishing license, I've seen a couple of you cursed. I don't know, because as you guys know, hunting family, my kids, everything, you need an ID. My kids have their school IDs, birth certificate, but that's because minors don't need as much as a grown-ass 50-year-old something adult. So if he has a fishing license, I saw someone say something about they have to accept the what's it called he gets, disability something, as like a 1099. It's my understanding Fred doesn't currently get disability, is what I think they told me, because he doesn't have any of his IDs or whatever, and he's been having trouble getting, so that he's not currently getting disability right now, is what I was told. So I don't, what Dark Rain asks, sorry, I didn't, I am like, you guys, now really quick though, let me please show you guys something really quick. Okay, okay, I'm going to share screen. This is where we're at right now anyways, so it wouldn't even be enough to make the test happen, right? Because it's not even, can you guys see that? I can screenshot it too, but it says, fuck, I can't even see it. I don't know how to enlarge this screen. I can ask Mark. $415.93, so it's probably got a day or two, because today is the last day of October, which we will get paid for this on October 21st is when I would see this payment. So here's what I think we should do until we figure out Fred's ID, because I really feel like that's not gonna be very quickly. I think when YouTube pays out that it would make a lot of sense, since we fundraised this to get Fred a polygraph. You said BMB, isn't it? I think that's what it's called, tragedy, I think. But anyways, what we will end up doing with the funds raised on the channel, I'm keeping $100, not even gonna lie to you guys, because 6 tablets of my migraine tablets costs $99, which I will prove to you. Or if you buy them just one at a time, it's $27 each. I've got receipts, I will show you. Best believe I've needed a few migraine pills. So I'm keeping a little bit of it, and then we're gonna make the rest of the donation of whatever. We're gonna obviously get back after we know what has been made on this channel, and then the Cash Apps, which has been about $50 on Cash App. So we'll get it to my idea, which some of you said in chat, Brandy Neal, Michael Vaughn's mom, who could really use a little bit of help right now. So that's the only way I know how to make this situation a little bit right. Yeah, I don't know. I think he should get his ID, and then when he has it, I'll make the offer again. Because I mean, obviously I can't keep fundraising for something that I don't know when it can even happen, right? Or keep fundraising, save it, and then maybe he gets it in a month and we schedule him in a month, and then I have that much more time to make. I don't want to do that either. I don't want to keep, no, it's got to be done, done over tonight. That's the only way. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. And when we do, October 21st, I believe, is a weekend day. So it won't get paid till probably October 22nd. October 22nd can take up to 5 days. I usually get mine within 24 hours, if I'm being honest. October 21st is actually, okay, no, it's on a Tuesday. So we'll get the payment then. So whatever my channel is, I'm going to keep a little bit of it for the migraine meds, maybe a couple joints, being honest. But we're going to get 99% of it, we'll say 90% of it off to Brandy Neal. I don't know, did she just have a liver transplant or something like that? I don't know. So if you ask me, she could really use a couple $100s to help her with whatever she needs. So I don't know. We have until October 21st to find Brandy Neal's. I need, if you guys know if she has a Cash App, a PayPal, whatever. I would prefer Cash App because I can take it from my bank account, download it on my Cash App, and then just Cash App it, and then it's a nice all-in-one thing to be able to show everybody. Okay, I don't know what you guys think. Thank you, Smiley. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna get an ID. I really don't. I don't know. I've never experienced it. It's almost seeming next to impossible for this man to get an ID. I don't understand it. I don't know. Yeah, but I think we can revisit. I don't want to keep funding for something I don't know if it's even going to happen. That's not fair. And then I'm dealing with even more, like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm already going to get fucking dragged for this, even though, like, I tried for the last month to see what we could try to do to help Fred get his ID. And it was just one thing after another keep coming up. So I was hoping he was going to go in there today, get the ID. I was going to call up or text Mr. Polygrapher, and I was going to reschedule it, come live, tell y'all, hey, he just got his ID. We've got to maybe wait for it to come in the mail, but it's on this date now. Card was on file. Yeah. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I didn't really know what else to do with it. I mean, I'm not sure even what, large corporations or companies. We've done a lot of raising, almost $10,000 through turning super chats off over here and raising for charities. But I read a lot of weird shit about big businesses and their charities and such. And is it really mostly all going where they say it's going? I don't know. So I talked to a few people, especially within the last week, I'd say. I kind of figured we were going to come into issue. So I think Brandy Neal would be the best because we can get it all to her, right? So we're going to meet back here in a couple days because it'll be October, which means they'll wrap up whatever the earnings on the channel are for all of the September. So but I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I want to help him be able to get his ID, but I don't know what I can personally do when his wife is right there with him and can't do shit about it either. I'm very confused. I don't know how it could be so difficult for a grown man. Because you would think, can't the BMV, DMV, whatever it may be called, can't they, like, see in their systems? Like, why can't Indiana see he had a license in, or an ID, I guess not a license, in Tennessee? Is that crazy thought to happen? Who else is in Indiana? Anyone here in Indiana that knows anything about getting an ID? So they did mention going to like a, I don't know. I don't, some people were asking where Ziggy's at, but she says she didn't want to even like watch the live or listen to the live. She's very upset. Her and Fred are like at each other's throats, and it's just been a rough day for them. But like, I had to tell you guys, I couldn't not go live. So, and I told her, I said, I have to go live. I'm sorry, not to make you mad. I have to go live. Like, people need to know because I've been fundraising for this. So I had to go live. I had to let you guys know what's going on. Yeah. I don't know what the whole, yeah, because they have a marriage license, right? So that confuses me too, because even Mark was like, well, don't you need a picture ID to get married? So I'm not sure. I don't know. I know some people are going to think that this was always their idea to get out of it. But I mean, I played you the recording. That, I mean, that's them at the, whatever the fuck it's called, BMV, DMV, BMV. I mean, yes, that's all I got to tell you. Like, what more is there to say? It ain't happening. I'm not willing to continue this to see if he gets his ID. I just rather, like, I mean, I can help him behind the scenes, but yeah, I don't even understand everything. I've been sent like lots of recordings and screenshots, you guys, which I haven't even got to listen to all of them that they've sent me. So, but I mean, that's long story short. It's not right now. Now, should he get an ID in the future, I am willing to try this again. As far as Andy Bernard and lie detector test, still looking for a decent priced one for him. And once I can do that, if Andy still wants to take it, what do you guys think? Do you think Andy needs a polygraph exam, or should we just end this here? That's it. Send a couple $100 to Miss Brandy Neal, and then Fred can get his ID, and then him and Ziggy can fundraise and go and get it done on their own. They don't even need me. I talked to Andy, and Andy still, that's not the reaction I got from Andy, to be honest. He still was like, I don't really care. You know? I just don't think we need it right now. Yeah, yes, he did, yep. He didn't turn it down just because Fred can't do his. He did not. I'll let you know that. Yeah, I think Fred showed proof. I mean, I got the recordings and the videos today, so I just don't know where I can even help him. His wife is right there, like, mad as hell that he can't get it. And if his wife can't get it for him, I sure as shit can't get it for him from Canada. I want to help him. Here, let me text Andy right now, because if you guys want, I'll keep it going if Andy wants to. But we would still need to raise more for Andy. Hold on, let me get Andy. He might be at work, so he might not be able to answer. Yeah, hopefully the lawyer can help Fred and get it. Sorry,
Hello?
Hey, I'm live right now with you on speaker, just FYI.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay. This is Andy, y'all. Do you still feel up to doing a polygraph, even if Fred can't do one right now? I don't know when he'll be able to do one because he can't get an ID currently, so I don't even know how long that would take. Would you still be interested in taking a polygraph?
I really don't care. If it stop a lot of shit, maybe, yeah. I don't care.
That's what I said you said. All right. All right. We'll see if we can find a decent price one that's not $1,500.
All right, then.
Thanks, Andy. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so let me take that in, because I didn't know how that was gonna go. I just gotta do shit once in a while. So we'll meet back here tomorrow and chat about that and think what you guys think about what. Just give me a reaction right now hearing that, what you guys think we should do. Continue on and get Andy one. Scrap it and help Brandy. Put it in the chat. We're gonna go. I wish I knew how to. Let me see here. Can I do a poll? I think I've only ever done one because I don't fucking know how to do it. Hold on, let me see. I think I have to go on my channel, right? Okay, and then, oh, engage my audience. Hey, Angel.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Who
Sorry.
has the title to their van? Whose name is the title to their van in?
Their van?
Yeah, the title should be able to get him an ID if it's in his name. Somebody has to have a title.
I guess no, they have a van.
Yeah, they have a
I
van.
didn't ask.
It's in her videos sometimes when she walks the store and she walks up to her door. And also, if he gets a tax form at the end of the year for his Social Security, everybody does, because it tells you how much you make throughout the year. And that doesn't mean that you'll get anything back from taxes, but it just shows, and it's like a W-2 form. Every year at the end of the year, you get one.
I think that they said he's not getting disability. They told me right now that Fred doesn't receive disability because he doesn't have his proper documents. That's what they told me.
Even if he has
So
an
I don't
old
think
one,
he
though.
does.
Even if he has an old one, it'll work. I know that for a fact.
Sorry.
But I'm going to jump down. I'm just trying to help.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. I really don't understand it myself, so. I think that's right, and then. Whoops. All right, let's see if I did this. Is this right? Oh my God, you guys, I've never done this. Well, not like in a long time. Okay, hold on. How's that? Did I get a poll in there? Did that work? Thank you. Yeah, I've got receipts. I promise you. I'm not sure if Fred's sister has tax statements or not. I'm not too sure about that. So you guys, do you see a poll anywhere or no? Is it not, did it not go on there? I'm so confused. It worked? Okay. The poll is running. Why? I can't see it. Let me see if it shows over here. Whew, I was very, very nervous for this live. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, I see the poll. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay. All right. 117 votes. 64% just send to Brandy Neal. 36% continue with Andy's poly. A lot of y'all don't think Andy needs a polygraph. They're not admissible, little Dev. We know that. It was always just to be a tool. Because I didn't know. I was hoping the polys would work out. Andy and Fred would go. We would maybe get a little information for ourselves to know, for those of us that dig and want to find answers, you know, what we should put more in the front burners, the back burner type of thing. It was more for that, just a tool. We know it's not admissible. However, the polygrapher is going to be open to being subpoenaed in court as a potential expert who did a polygraph, because they'll still hear it. And the polygrapher can go in as an expert, and if, say, Fred passes his poly and Fred somehow is in court one day over Summer Wells, I don't know, I'm just saying if and the polygraph worked in Fred's favor, Fred would be able to use him as an expert and to fight his side. Now, let's say he failed it or whatever. Well, pretty sure state of Tennessee would be able to call him in as an expert in, you know, the tools that he used and such. So, which again is why they're not going to do it without a state ID or a passport or a government issued picture photo ID. So, what do we got here? What are we? 134 votes, 65% just send to Brandy Neal, 35% continue with Andy's Poly. We've got, it says 350 people in the chat. Could we get a few more votes on where you guys would like to see? I'm not sure. We'll review back at least $300 at this point being sent to Brandy Neal, being made off this channel. If you guys, whether you like me or the platform or not, just please do a vote to see, do you want to continue with Andy's Poly, or would you just like to see Brandy Neal get a little bit of a something that we can do? I wanted to say like give her a blessing, but that just sounds, I don't know, bad. But you know what I mean. We could help out someone that we know is going to get. Because we could always wait till Fred gets an ID and then revisit both of their polygraphs together at that time. And then I would feel better. I think the majority is voting for Brandy, and I honestly think that I like that idea the best, because I kind of just want to be done with it. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming right there, 65% to 35%. So send to Brandy Neal. So that's what we're gonna do. If anyone could find me a Cash App for Brandy Neal, that would be greatly appreciated, because what I don't want to do is just go drop her a few $100s like Super Chat if she's ever live. I don't think she's going to be doing lives for a while. I think she's recovering, if I'm not mistaken. I would really like a Cash App. I think she has a Cash App. So if anyone can please find me that before October 21st. And my email is ihearvoices19@yahoo.com. You could drop her Cash App in any of my comments if you find it. I will also just verify it, of course, before the 21st and sending a couple $100 their way, just to make sure. And when we do so, I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. As I do, I'll show you what I kept. I will show you my migraine tablet receipts and the dates. And we'll show you what we ended up Cash Apping to Brandy Neal. Or Venmoing. I think we can Venmo. I think my daughters know how to Venmo, and I think we can Venmo through Cash App, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how to work all that, but my kiddos do. Yeah, one more check. Yeah, 163 votes, 65% send to Brandy Neal. Done deal. End poll. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll re-meet in a couple days when YouTube does its thing and we see the outcome, and then we'll have another meeting and figure out what we're sending to Brandy so everyone knows ahead of time. And then come October 21st, we will bless Brandy Neal as just true crime community, not Voices Behind the Wall, nothing. Or we can bless her in Summer Wells's name if you want. Otherwise, just from the true crime community. How's that? I offered that. I sure would. Yes, Tinky Tink. We will do that. We can try and do that. Yep. I did say I would do that as well. Absolutely. I think that's a really good idea. I guess that's all I really have. Oh! All right, got it right here. I've got Brandy Neal's Cash App and her Venmo. Thank you very much, Lolly. I've got it here, you guys. So, oh, that's perfect. That's what we're going to do. October 21st, we're going to send as a community, true crime community, in Summer Wells' name, a little blessing to Brittany Neal's way. I'd rather just revisit the whole lie detector thing when Fred has an ID. I just kind of want to wash my hands with this right now. And if you guys can understand. And yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'll see you around these streets, and I'll be live again sometime tomorrow. I'll for sure be joining Tammy over on Tammy's channel for a Chris Watts getaway. Yep, we're going to Watts Island tomorrow night over at Tammy's. So we'll see you guys over there. And I will be live sometime before Tammy. Yes, absolutely, brother. Yep. So you know what? We can yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It sounds kind of good right now. You got me. Yeah, I just want to be done. I just want to be done with it. I'm so sorry. But you guys, I'll see you around these streets. All right? Much love, guys. Bye.